Okay, everybody. Sorry, this is the first time I'm talking to you guys. Um, I didn't know that you had not done section two. Spring break was a long time ago. So I'm going to redo section two for you guys or explain the notes. And then you're going to redo the quiz tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Okay? So here we go. I need you to make sure that if notes work for you, you're taking the notes, you're making sure that you're reading the book also. Same things apply as when we're in school. Take the notes, write them down. You can stop this video anytime you want. Write down the notes, read the book. Okay, look at the pictures. A lot of this, especially this chapter, you're going to need the pictures. So, all right, so section two, substituted hydrocarbons. A hydrocarbon, remember, a hydrocarbon is anything that has carbon and hydrogen in it. That's why it's called a hydrocarbon. So a substitute hydrocarbon is any hydrocarbon in which one or more hydrogen atoms has been replaced by an atom or a group of atoms. It's called the substitute hydrocarbon. So it's substituting a hydrogen for either an atom or a group of atoms. Okay, so I'm taking out one of the hydrogens and I'm going to put an OH in it, or I'm taking out one of the hydrogens and I'm going to put a bromine in it. Okay, so something like that. It's going to be still going to be CH and then Br or something like that. A substituted atom or a group of atom is called a functional group because it changes the function of your compound. It changes the properties of it. So examples of a substituted hydrocarbon or functional groups are alcohols, organic acids, organic bases, esters, and substituted hydrocarbons. Okay, so these are the functional groups. Okay, so you have a substituted hydrocarbon, and that's what the general term is, and then the functional group is what you're actually changing it into. So if I have CH4 and then I put a CH3Cl, the Cl is my functional group. Chlorine is my functional group. Okay, so that's changing it to a halocarbon because chlorine is in the halogens. Okay, so the first substituted hydrocarbon we're going to talk about is alcohols. The functional group in an alcohol is a hydroxyl or an OH. Now this right here is not a negative sign. That is a dash because you're going to have something in front of it. So like right here, you have CH3 and then OH. Okay, so that's what that is. That's not a negative. So here it says when a halocarbon reacts with a base. So here's your halocarbon. Okay, you have CH3 and then a carbon is here. So it used to be CH4. One of the hydrogens is now replaced with a chlorine. So now I have chloromethylene. Okay, and then I have a base, which is sodium hydroxide. Okay, so a halocarbon reacts with a base, sodium hydroxide, and then it makes an alcohol because the OH. Okay, so this is going to be methanol, and then it makes a salt. Now, again, a salt is a generic term, but this one happens to be sodium chloride. It's not always going to be sodium chloride. Okay, so here is a substitute hydrocarbon. The functional group is a halogen, so this is called a halocarbon. This is a base, sodium hydroxide, and then this is a substitute hydrocarbon too, and the functional group is an alcohol, methanol, and this is chloromethylene, or chloromethyl chlorine, sorry, and then you have a halocarbon, a base, is going to make an alcohol and a salt. Okay, so that's the first one, halocarbons and alcohols. So with an alcohol, let me go back. An alcohol, the group name is a hydroxyl, and the compound is OH. All right, so organic acids and bases. So the functional group of an organic acid is a carboxyl group. It's a COOH. And again, this is not a negative sign. This is a dash because something's going to go after it. Okay? And with organic acids, and you'll know that this is an acid because we've been talking about it. It's got an H on the end of it. And in ours before, we used to say that most organic acids have a hydrogen in front of it. So these organic names end with an ic. This is an OIC, but it's an ic. In your book, they talk about formic acid. That's the poison that's inside of fire ants. And this is we're talking about ethanoic acid, which is vinegar, or acetic acid. Okay, so vinegar is a solution of water, and the organic acid, ethanoic acid, which usually refers to acetic acid. So when you mix vinegar and water together, it makes acetic acid or ethanoic acid. Okay, this is on page 273, so look at that. All right, so formic acid, ethanoic acid, methanoic acid, any of those. This is where you have to read the book too. You have to. The next one is an amine. Okay, these are organic bases. If I'm going too fast for you, stop the video. Write this stuff down. Look at your book. That's the beauty of the video. Okay, so the amines are organic bases. The functional group is an amine. And so the name of the functional group is amino, and then its compound is NH2. Okay? So again, not a negative. It means that something's going to go in front of it. A hydrocarbon. All right? Again, look at your book. And then esters. You're going to be very familiar with esters. So one group of a substitute hydrocarbon accounts for the flavors of many foods and the pleasant odors of many flowers. Esters form when organic acids, something with a COOH or a carboxyl, react with an alcohol. Okay? So if you take an organic acid, something that has COOH in it, and an alcohol, that's something that has a hydroxyl and an OH, it's going to react to make an ester and a water. That is in your book. You're going to have to look at your book. Now, you're familiar with esters because of candy. I like banana Laffy Taffies. There is no banana in a Laffy Taffy. An ester is what makes it taste and smell like a banana. Okay, Skittles and all of those, the reason it tastes like strawberry or grape or whatever is it's because it's an ester. Okay, so we like esters. And perfume. All that smelly crap at Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works, it smells like that because of esters. Okay, warm vanilla sugar. There's no sugar in it. There's no vanilla in it. It's an ester. Okay, so I hope this helps. I will show you pictures maybe tomorrow, but you need to make sure that you're looking at your book, and this will help you. Okay, and then tomorrow you can retake, or today you can retake the quiz on this. Okay, if you have any questions, email me, call me. I gave you my home phone number, 382-6446. Okay, bye y'all.